Hi students, welcome to MATH4U. Today in this session we are going to discuss about polynomials. This is from grade 10 chapter 2. So here you can see different ways of explaining the polynomial. There are different definitions. Same is the content, but we can explain in different ways. So a polynomial is defined as an expression which is composed of variables, constants and exponents that are combined using the mathematical operation addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So the same thing only I have explained in different way. A polynomial is an expression containing two or more algebraic terms. They are often the sum of several terms having different powers or exponents of variables. So let me explain to you with an example over here. You can see 7xy plus 2z. There are different terms, right? There are two terms in this, and we have different variables x and x, y, and z. There are exponents for this. X, the exponent is 1, y also 1, here is z also 1. So let me give another one example. 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus x plus 3. So this is an addition. Here you can see subtraction, addition, the operations. There are different two or more variables. There are different variables are there. Okay, different powers, everything. There is a constant. All these are examples of polynomials. So a polynomial should not contain the division by a variable, negative exponents, fractional exponents, or radicals. So x radicals means a root. Okay. So this type of things should not be in a polynomial. So we can say another one example also I will give you. That is a 4x squared minus x plus 6. This is an example. Another one, 2x minus 2x plus 7. Excuse me. All these are examples of polynomials. Okay. So let's see another one, degree of a polynomial. A polynomial's degree is the highest or the greatest power of a variable in a polynomial equation. So the degree of a term is the sum of the exponents of the variables that appear in it. What does this mean? You may be knowing the highest or the greatest power of the variable in a polynomial. We will take it as the degree of that polynomial, right? Let me give an example to clear this. So as an example, 7x squared y cube plus 4x minus 9. As you know, this is a polynomial, right? So what will be the degree of this? So we have to sum the exponents of the variables that appear in each term. Then we have to check. So we have three terms, you know that. That is 7x squared y cube, 4x, and minus 9. So the first two contains the variable, right? So you have to sum up the powers. That is 2 plus 3 over here. This is only 1. So 2 plus 3 is 5. We have 5 for the first term and 1 for the second term. Which is the highest power? 5. I mean highest when you add, okay? That is 5. So the degree of this polynomial is 5. Is it clear what does this mean? Yes. So another one example, if you have x squared y raised to 4 plus 7, what will be the degree of this one? So you have to add these two. For the first term, 2 and 4, that is equal to 6. Then let me ask negative 2x plus 7, what will be the degree of this one? Yes, 1. So this is how we can explain the degree of a polynomial. Now, there are different types of polynomials, you know, linear, quadratic, cubic, etc. So a linear polynomial means what? First of all, a linear polynomial is a polynomial of degree 1. So highest exponent power should be 1. So let me take the same example over here. That is a negative 2x plus 7. What is the degree of this one? We have already seen that is 1. So this can be an example for linear polynomial, right? So the second one, negative 7x plus 8, is here also 1. So these are examples of linear polynomials. So let's see now what is a quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial is a polynomial of degree 2, right? So let me give an example for this. That is 2x squared. Here the power is highest power, the degree is 2. Another one, 3x square plus 5x plus 3. So here also you can see the highest power, that is the degree, is 2. So this is an example for quadratic polynomial. Now let's see what is cubic polynomial. Of course, you may be knowing the degree should be 3 because you all have learned this in grade 9. This is just a recap. Okay. So a cubic polynomial is polynomial of degree 3. Can anyone give me an example for this? Yes. Very good. 8x cube plus 2x square minus 5x minus 7. Yes. Here the highest power or the degree is 3. Another one example I will give you, x cube minus 4x square plus x plus 6. This also you can see the highest power or the degree is 3. So next what we are going to discuss is zero of a polynomial. A root or a zero of a polynomial are the value of x that causes the polynomial to 0. So what does it mean? Let me write a polynomial p of x is equal to x square minus 3x minus 4. So this is a polynomial, you know. So according to the zero of a polynomial means a value when we put for x that makes p of x is equal to 0 or y is equal to 0. We can write y is equal to also this polynomial. So it is an x-intercept when you draw the graph. Okay. The root is the x value and the 0 is the y value. So how can we write this? So I'm going to substitute for x as minus 1. So p of minus 1 I'm going to find out first. So minus 1 the whole square minus 3 into minus 1 minus 4. So you know power of a negative number will be the number itself. So 1 plus 3 into negative 1 is plus 3, then minus 4. This is equal to 0. So at which value of x you got the polynomial 0? That is minus 1. Yes. For minus 1 you got the polynomial equal to 0. Now let me put another one value, p of 4. So how can we find out p of 4? Yes, we have to just substitute 4 instead of x everywhere in the given polynomial. So minus 4, you can see here 4 square is 16, minus 3 into 12, 4 is minus 12, yes, minus 4. This is equal to 0. So you have seen when you put negative 1 and 4 for the given polynomial instead of x, you got the polynomial is equal to 0, right? So what does it mean? What are the zeros of the given quadratic equation? Zeros are negative 1 and 4. So which value we are substituting for the polynomial instead of x and we are getting the polynomial is equal to 0, then we can say that those values are the zeros of the given polynomial. Is that clear? Yes. So the next is zero of a linear polynomial. So you know what is a linear polynomial? First of all, the degree should be 1, right? So I'm going to write an example with degree 1. So let p of x is equal to 2x plus 3. This is having degree 1. So we can say that this is a linear polynomial first of all. And how can we find out the zero of the polynomial p of x? Zero of p of x, how can you find out? By using the formula negative b by a. Okay, this also you have learned in the last class. B means constant term and a is the coefficient of x. So let's see what is the constant term over here. That is 3. Negative 3 by a is the coefficient of x, that is 2. So we got the zero of the polynomial by using the formula minus b by a. Now let us check by putting this value instead of x in the polynomial. Okay. So p of negative 3 by 2 is equal to 2 into negative 3 by 2 plus 3. And this 2 get cancelled and you will get negative 3 plus 3, that is equal to 0. So you can confirm that negative 3 by 2 is the zero of the given polynomial 2x plus 3. Right? So we have discussed about the polynomial. the degree of the polynomial, linear, quadratic, and cubic polynomial, zero of the polynomial, and one more, the last thing is zero of a linear polynomial, right? These are all a recap as I told before, and I hope this is very clear for you. Thank you.